Eric D'Amato.
Dr. Giggles! Dr. Giggles, you want to see my pocket? Mr. Giggles, you want to see my pocket? Mr. Giggles, Doctor, you want to see my pocket? This movie's fucked. Welcome to Mindbreakers, though.
Yeah, welcome to Mindbreakers. We have a movie that I came across the same way I came across the movie Shocker and the Alice Cooper album Last Temptation. I saw an ad for it in a comic book, specifically a 90s comic book. I think it was Ghost Rider.
It wasn't Darkman?
No.
Okay.
I've
probably seen the ad for this, I think in a Darkman DVD of some kind.
Well, I saw the ad for it in a comic book. We were working with a 5.2 out of 10.
Uh-huh.
From 1992, a madman who believes he's a doctor comes to the town where his crazy father was killed and soon begins murdering people and becoming infatuated with a teenage girl who has a heart condition.
Mr. Giggles does not have a PhD, and neither does Dr. Giggles.
It stars Larry Drake, who you may remember as Howard G. Durant from Darkman.
Durant. From the Darkmans.
Basically, no one else anyone really would know. Has Dougie Doug.
The Shadow would know, and also Dougie Jones?
Dougie Doug.
Not Dougie Jones.
Oh, Dougie Jones.
Jones.
Mr. Jackpot.
Cherry Pie. Stacy, take 3 rides.
Hello. Call for help. Oh, I hated this 3rd season of Twin Peaks.
Okay, honestly, this wasn't that bad. And also, we could tie that into this movie, because we've got the Twin Peaks.
Oddly enough, we do. This is actually based on a Dark Horse comic book that I am not sure if it's inspired by this or not.
It probably is.
No, I don't know if what came first, the movie or the comic.
The comics probably. No, the comics probably.
Because they both came out in 1992.
But the comics probably came out first.
I have not read the comics. I'm going to, but I just didn't want to read the comics before watching the movie for obvious reasons. Because I don't want to criticize it as an adaptation since I'm watching it not as that.
Mm-hmm.
The covers were by Doug Moench, who you may know is doing the covers on The Mask, which I've read the first volume of and fucking loved.
Well, yeah, they're good. The Mask is good in pretty much every incarnation.
Except when he meets up with the Joker.
I've never seen that one, so...
Anyway, shall we?
On that one. Reds.
Also, it's not good in Son of the Mask.
Oh, yeah, Son of the Mask sucks ass. Anyway,
let's
watch Dr. Giggles.
Let's watch Dr. Giggles!
Uh-huh.
Forget the textbooks, the diagrams, the cadavers. This is the real thing. Scalpel. Bigger scalpel. Better. Clean cut through the derma. Suction. Easy now. Retractor. And cauterize. Just nudge these intestines over to the right. Bone cutter. Uh-oh. Nicked a bit of the liver there. Hello, Mr. Pancreas. It only hurts when I laugh.
What's happening?
Jennifer?
You are dead.
Don't worry, it's just a routine operation.
doctor will see you now.
This town has a doctor. His name's Rendell. Stay away from his house, 'cause he's the doctor from hell. He killed all his patients, every last one, and cut out their hearts, purely for fun. So if you're from More High and you get sick, fall on your knees and pray you die quick.
That's pretty messed up.
Yep. I gotta point out that I love
Also,
that
he's not Freddy Krueger, man.
No, he's not. He wishes he was.
Shit.
He's better than, like, Meat Cleaver Mike.
But not better than Butcher Pete.
No.
Butcher Pete's way better. He's got a way better song.
Now, I gotta say, I'm looking at the cover
Uh-huh.
of the movie, and the lower part of it, which isn't the Dr. Giggles face.
Uh-huh.
Wow, you're doing The Exorcist, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Also, wasn't the tagline for this movie "Slaughter is the best medicine"?
That was one. Another one was, if you're from More High, pray you get sick, fall on your knees and pray you die quick.
Yeah.
That was another one.
But I remember it being the main tagline. Like, I remember
Slaughter
that as the tagline for this one.
Yeah, Slaughter is the best medicine, I think, is the one that was in the comic book ads.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what I've seen then. I've probably seen a lot of those ads.
So we start with another movie, just like Plain Dead, that opens with red blood cells.
Honestly, yeah, terrible. What is it with, like,
this is
terrible
happening
red blood
too
cell
much.
CGI?
What's...
Like, we're getting just all the tie-ins now. It's like it's Mace's red blood cell animations that are really shitty CGI, and Twin Peaks everywhere.
And then we go through an entire human system, then we see a scalpel come in, cut a slice in the heart, and then we see
really
up
bad CGI,
through
right?
the incision in the body to Larry Drake performing the surgery. And they didn't build the thoracic cavity and put the camera in it. It's CGI'd, and it looks like one of those awful, like, animated Christmas frames you
Thoracic
put
Park.
on a video. Yeah, it doesn't look it doesn't look good. It's a really bad effect. They should have made a practical effect.
Honestly, yeah, it would have turned out much better. I mean, it's the 90s. Like, it's not gonna do the fucking Phantom Menace shit with this. Like, you know,
we're not expecting like The Thing level stuff here.
Yeah, come on.
Obviously, but something, right?
Yeah, like, you guys have, like, decent, like, you know, like, a budget and everything, obviously. So, like, make something practical. Do it decently. Don't just, like, do CGI because 90s.
And he kills the patient, and it's like, oh, we lost him. Mm-hmm. Well, you win some, you lose some.
This is the cutting edge of medicine right here.
He's great.
I actually liked that one.
I love everything Larry Drake says and does in this movie.
He shoots off, like, 4 one-liners in, like, the span of, like, 30 seconds, and you're gonna laugh at, like, at least 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, you'll laugh at none of them, and then you'll realize that this is the whole movie, so you'll decide you may as well laugh at all of them.
Because it's the only thing this movie has, with the exception of maybe the cop having some decent lines.
Yeah. So it turns out that he's not really a doctor, he's an escaped mental patient. Uh-huh. And everyone in the operating theater are
mental patients as well.
Mental patients who all seem to have the exact same mental problem. Lovely.
Which is laughing a lot.
Yeah.
Laughter's the best medicine.
And then he feels up a woman with the doctor's hands that he cut off.
He's like, the doctor should have kept his
hands
to himself. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, you just stole Freddy's rejected. You've just been going through Freddy Krueger's rejected line bin, haven't you?
Honestly, it should have been, he has one hand, and he starts, like, going through, like, a bunch of other hands, and it's like, you know, like Freddy's glove hand. Then it's like, I don't know, like the Swamp Man hand. You know, like a mummy hand.
Then it's Ash Williams' gauntlet hand.
The chainsaw hand. It just pulls out a chainsaw.
So he escapes. He steals. He breaks a man. He rips a man's arm off, sort of, and escapes in a car. I guess.
He's like, he's like, checkout time.
And then he thinks he's a doctor. Apparently, he's a schizophrenic who believes himself to be a doctor. and then we meet horny high school kids.
Summer bash and like a big fucking banner with like a bunch of the kids leaving, and I'm just like, eye roll. All these kids are fucking as good as dead. Like it's just fucking. It's written in the stars at this point that they're all fucking screwed.
At this point, when we meet in a movie like this, we know that we're meeting the characters. We're not meeting characters. We're having a look at the menu before ordering.
Pretty much, honestly. It's like, oh hey, we have this slasher. Who is he gonna be killing? High school kids? Ding ding ding. We have a
place your bets. We have these characters. Place your bets. Place your bets. Who goes first?
Yeah, it's like my money's on the stupid one with the glasses. Stu, who is also wasn't he the guy from Ripper? The guy Eddie that likes the knives.
I don't think he was in this movie.
The guy though from Ripper,
who likes the knives?
Yeah, Stu is the guy from Ripper. No, that likes knives.
No, that's Falcone.
Falcone. There we go.
That's Warriors Come Out to Play guy. I guarantee he's not in this.
He looks exactly like him though. He has a very similar face.
Yeah, I think that's Glenn Quinn, maybe.
Okay, yeah, he has like a super fucking.
That's the brother from. I think Jerry Horn from Twin Peaks is who you're.
Oh yeah, maybe it's probably him then. Yeah.
No, it's not him. He's not in this. He's the guy from Ripper. He's the guy from Ripper.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it's like those two are those two.
He's also the guy who's, hey, Ed, do you remember when I said I'd kill you last? That's right, you did say that. I lied.
Okay. Well, they look exactly like this guy, though.
None of these are... A little bit, but none of these guys are Mr. Wormy.
Yeah, I guess.
Look,
it's that energy.
Dude, it's night. He's also... he's T-Bird from The Crow as well, is the guy you're thinking of.
There you go, yeah.
He wouldn't be in this, because in 1992... we'd know if he was in this, because in 1992, he'd have top billing.
Yeah, I guess, he would.
Like, maybe after Larry Drake, because he's a well-known actor.
Okay, still, like, he looks like him, though, at least. Like, it's very similar. Very similar to the face.
Shit, now I want to watch The Warriors again.
I know.
Dude, unfortunately, I have it on DVD.
So we are introduced to a big surprise, which is two blonde retards and they're known as the Twin Peaks. I don't think
David Patrick.
Really.
They are never seen again after the scene. Exactly. David Patrick Kelly.
They're just called the Twin Peaks for some reason.
His name is David Patrick Kelly, the one you're thinking of. Yeah.
I played the Twin Peaks theme as soon as this happened and took like 5-minute break because I fucking needed it.
There's also our main character, who I think is Jennifer?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Jennifer, whose mother was killed in a car accident. Her father is married someone else, and she hates her stepmother for some reason.
Also, her dad is Freddy Krueger.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He should be.
He's Cliff DeYoung. He's not Robert Englund.
Wouldn't that be a funny movie?
Yes!
Like, an actual serial killer is, like, running around, and someone just has, like, their parent, like, as fucking Jason Voorhees or something. It's like, okay, Dad, I'm going to school. It's like, okay, bye, honey, don't get stabbed on your way to school.
Like, imagine, like, it would be like, My Librarian's a Monster, or whatever, from Goosebumps. Where the slasher's harassing the kid, then her slasher parents slash the lesser slasher.
There you go, yeah. It's like they end up like coming to save the day at the end. It'd be fucking funny.
Looks like the case is terminal. You forgot the power glove.
Jesus Christ.
So they go through. She has a heart condition, some kind of valve, and she can't drink or have caffeine.
Yeah, she has to get like the checkup because of it, and also her boyfriend's like, I gotta go stop by Johnson's place on the way.
We'll cut off your Johnson, Lebowski.
Johnson?
My Johnson? Your kids, and your Johnson.
So, speaking of his Johnson's gonna get no exercise and also gonna be limp as a skunk because he's gonna be drinking and doing all of the jerking off himself because his girlfriend can't
And
exercise or
cheating on his girlfriend. But we'll get to
That too. But also, the Mr. Giggles finds the office and he retrieves his PhD and becomes the true Dr. Giggles.
And it's fair to say now, this house and this whole neighborhood is just Haddonfield from Halloween.
It kind of is, honestly. Yeah, the police officer, he's pretty much that guy. But also, he has some really, really smart lines.
I will say, this movie makes me think of another movie that I'm glad I'm not watching instead. Because it really made me think of Scream. In a lot of parts. And I don't like the movie Scream.
It's not great, but I mean, the show is honestly not bad. The Netflix show, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, but I think that's like some kind of anthology show, right?
Yeah, kind of sort. No, it's not an anthology. It's just season 1 they have a specific killer, and then season 2 it ends up changing. Like they got that one killer, and then it changes to a different type of killer. Like in the second season, it's not an anthology. It's actually there's a continuity to it. Okay, it's like Riverdale.
That's not a ringing endorsement.
it's a good version of Riverdale, though. Trust me,
so it's Archie's Weird Mysteries.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So
or more like Martin Mysteries.
Oh, that show was amazing.
Yeah. Anyways, carrying on.
So I don't know how to continue. Can you continue?
We got a flashback. Flashback of Professor Yuck Yuck's fucking past, which is his dad was a doctor and he would cut up teddy bears, and his dad would see all the cut up teddy bears and he
smile.
Like, I want to be a doctor just like you, Daddy.
I promise you will be.
He's like, I promise you will. I guarantee that, you know. And then we flash forward to modern day, and he's I will be the doctor, man. I will become Professor Yuck Yuck.
Some teenagers are going to break into the house to try to figure out how the kid got out. Now, I just got to say, and the cops came in looking for the kid. Like, guys, like, the kid was 5. What do you think he's...
It's like,
I don't know why...
He's fucked up now.
I don't know why the dad hid the... Because we'll get to how he was hidden. But I don't know why you bothered hiding him when he's 5, and even if he actually murdered somebody... Because he did help with the stuff.
Yeah, he's not responsible in the eyes
What are they going to do? Like, they wouldn't even be able to actually arrest him if he was 14. They're not going to put a 5-year-old in prison.
No, we will throw this 5-year-old Mr. Haha into the ye olde juvie.
No, we're going to throw him in the pit from The Dark Knight Rises. Dish it! Dish it! Basada! Just see Dr. Giggles climbing out with the rope.
No, he puts the little circular saw on the wall and he rides it up.
I love him. I love his cranial saw.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. What else happens? We get the teenagers going into the house, and
the
stupid idiot Stu says the line.
And then they
rhyme with a shotgun in his hands.
They lock the 2 black guys, the black guy and the black girl.
The 2 black guys? One of them's a girl, dude.
Right, they lock the black guy and the black girl in a room and close it with a pick, and then they just are stuck there and die.
Yeah, they go yuck yuck and they fucking run out. Meanwhile, Dr. Giggles, he comes in and he's like,
though I will say,
and he kills both of them in the room.
These kids are idiots.
Mm-hmm.
There is the window. There's a window that's not a tiny window. It's a big window, but it's boarded up. And he tries to break the wedged, broken door instead of the much easier get the boards off
up
the
window.
Like the glass is gone and it's boarded up. It'll take a few strong kicks and you'll get it.
Put your glasses on. Nothing will be wrong.
Also, dude, you're locked. The door's stuck and there's something blocking the lock. Instead of dislocating your shoulder by slamming your shoulder into the door, kick the lock.
Shoot the glass.
Shoot. Oh, I think this guy is actually Dougie Doug.
He probably is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Trotter.
Okay.
He's Dougie Doug.
I just knew his name was Stu.
He's Doug E. Doug from Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh, cool.
And
nice.
He plays... Who's Bernie? Because he plays Bernie in Shark Tale.
Bernie. Which one was Bernie from fucking Shark Tale? Fucking Bernie. I don't remember. It was probably one of the jellyfish, maybe.
Last time
yeah, it was one of the jellyfish. Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I tried watching... I tried watching this movie. I couldn't finish it because it's just such a bad movie.
This one here?
No, Shark Tale.
Shark Tale? Oh
yeah,
god.
Shark Tale was awful.
I told you already, I have a vendetta against the video game. I still need to finish that one. Like, it's fucking personal.
Alright. Then you may do that.
Little Geo has to get revenge on Shark Tale, the game.
So He kills one by sticking a very long syringe through the keyhole.
With green glue in it.
And then he just kills the other one with a scalpel, I think.
Yeah. He should have just said the doctor is in when he got inside the room.
He didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
But he does remember to make a golf joke later.
Mm. Yeah, he remembers a lot of one-liners he probably shouldn't be fucking saying. Also, this movie's such a shit fest that it ends up like fucking going for the easiest joke ever, and then going, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away" when she's in the fucking
yeah, but she has that one. Also,
no, but it's still really bad.
Jennifer's really unlikable.
Nobody in this is really likable.
Yeah, I know,
with the
but
exception of Durant.
But the final girl, the one you're supposed to be rooting for to survive the slasher, should be kind of likable, or at least
instead
sympathetic.
the cop is better. Yeah, and then
he was
like at the end, the cop is much more interesting.
Yeah, the cop was really cool.
Yeah, that fucking old lady with the dog. She fucking sees rapists in hemorrhoid cream.
Yeah, she sees an eyeball sticking out the window, the eye hole of the house, and then he kills her with...
Yeah. Also,
swapping
the doctor, sticks the popsicle stick in her fucking mouth.
But first, he saves her from being red-pilled and gives her a blue pill instead.
How?
I don't know. He swaps the pills. And that's why she's choking.
Just give her the fucking pill that'll kill her.
He does. And then
or just drill her fucking face in. Why is the doctor thing? Like, why does it have to be his gimmick?
Because there are so many slashers out there. If you want to succeed, if you want to make a splash in the business, you need a gimmick.
He should have been a wrestler then.
That would be awesome, but that's not the movie we got.
Yo, where's my horror movie about a wrestler who goes around fucking pile driving people into death?
I mean, there's a movie called Santa's Sleigh where a wrestler plays an evil Santa.
That's fucking cool, though. I want a really, shitty movie about a wrestler serial killer. And then I want it to be kayfabe with, Raw.
I can only find stuff that are starring wrestlers.
Well, yeah. You're not gonna find this movie I wish existed. Because guess what? It doesn't exist.
I mean, Kane's in a movie called See No Evil 2.
Yeah, that he is. That's still not a wrestler serial killer. What else happens? Oh yeah, they go on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, because they go to this fair.
Yeah, they go to Fun Fair.
Well, there's a lot of Mexican movies that are about luchadors fighting monsters.
Well, that's cool. That's actually cool though.
How about
that's actually that's heritage right there. That's Nelson's people.
Santo versus Las Muertas Vampira.
Yeah, that's still not a wrestler that's a serial killer though.
Well, but it's a wrestler killing vampires.
Yeah, that's badass.
He
That's Mexico,
has,
dude.
he has a vampire and an arm lock.
Uh-huh. That's fucking sick. Like, that's not a fucking a wrestler serial killer that's, like, going around, like, fucking, like yuck, you know, just, like, fucking killing serial killers with, like, fucking, no, killing wrestlers with wrestling moves. Or, like, killing regular people, even, with wrestling moves, which would be fucking badass. Like, the closest thing we have to that is, like, Pumpkinhead giving somebody a fucking spine breaker. Like a spine buster.
I found one.
What?
WrestleManiac.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
That's a thing?
Yes.
Let me see this. Now I have to fucking see this shit. WrestleManiac. WrestleManiac.
For fans of Halloween and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, it's being compared to Texas Chainsaw. Holy fuck! El Mascarado Massacre. That's another one, or no, that's another name for it.
Yeah.
Also known as WrestleManiac. That's fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shit, yeah. Fucking BA. I'm gonna watch this shit later.
Oh, there's also the Juana Barraza.
I'll check that one out also.
No, that's a luchador who legit became a serial killer.
Oh well. I'm gonna read about that then. That's also interesting, but in a different way.
Escape the Undertaker's interactive WWE horror movie.
God damn.
Okay.
Honestly, it should be just like a Slender clone with the Undertaker.
So,
I would play that.
The guy, the blonde guy who locked the two kids in the house and basically murdered them.
He ends up going to his girlfriend's house and
he goes to his girlfriend. Well, her little brother is playing Dr. Mario.
That's true, huh? I fucking forgot that one. I forgot about that part. Holy shit! It's fucking Dr. Mario.
He breaks in and kills them. I think he just uses a scalpel on the guy, but he like strangles the girlfriend with a blood pressure cuff.
Yeah,
no,
he uses his blood pressure.
No, he strangles Jennifer's stepmother with the blood pressure cuff.
Yeah, he uses it a lot. Like he wraps it around their necks and then he goes pump 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 and then they suffocate. Honestly, I wanted their heads to pop.
You picked a hard gimmick to use, Larry Drake.
Yeah, honestly, like, hey, you want to be a serial killer? Hard mode. Become Doctor gimmick. It's like running depraved in Dark Souls.
It's like in Wreck-It Ralph, where Fix-It Felix keeps trying to break stuff, but he's physically unable and just ends up fixing it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't break anything. His whole gimmick is to like. It's if Giorno Giovanna was shit.
It's like it's a good idea. A doctor is a serial killer, though, because doctors fix you. They make you better. The Hippocratic Oath, do no harm, and this is very much the opposite of that. It's doctor doing the opposite of what doctor is supposed to be doing.
It's for fun stupids in the movie dumb.
So, the doctor comes in with a sonic screwdriver and saves the day. No, it's a different movie. That's a different show.
Fucking I wish.
It's a really hard movie to follow, surprisingly.
Honestly, it just gets it's just boring after this. It just gets fucking lame.
Jennifer continues to complain about everything and everybody. She goes in for heart surgery, and then Dr. Giggles shows up to do the surgery.
And he pulls hearts out of his pocket because Dr. Giggles...
Yeah, he just has
You want to see his pocket?
It's like he has a sealed can of light bulbs, but it's human hearts in this case.
You know what it should have been?
What?
It should have been. He goes and like opens up like the heart cavity and everything, and he just like he pulls it open with like the little triceps and everything, and a fucking alien head pops out, and like he just starts to fight the xenomorph.
That would be fun. I think Dark Horse made some Alien comics actually.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's not impossible.
Exactly. There you go. Tie it in with that shit. You know what? Doctor Giggles meets the alien would be fucking badass because he'd be opening up fucking people and just taking out the facehuggers like little egg xenomorph babies.
He kills
before they hatch.
He kills her real doctor with a rubber hammer for checking
up
reflexes.
Your nose with a rubber hose.
Yeah, that. John Travolta would have made a good Dr. Giggles, I think.
Yeah, he would have been okay. He would have been pretty good. He does, I mean, nothing against Durant. He does a decent job. It's just like...
No, it's not. I don't think I'll be able to tell you next time when I actually read the comic. That next time we record together and actually have read the comics, I'll tell you if there's a way to make this adapt this story well.
This story can be competent. You know what, honestly, I don't even care if the story can really be competent at the end of the day. I just, like, I want it to be better than what it was, this movie. Because, like, what it was, like... It's, like, half-baked,
Oh,
you know? Like,
no,
done it much better.
The comic book is based on the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the screenplay by Manny Cotto and Graham Whiffler.
So they probably just ran with the exact same kind of style, and it's probably like still half baked even by like the middle of like the first issue.
Yeah. So
like the center of this series is pretty much a nice little like half baked fucking steam bun.
Yeah, the comic's based on the screenplay.
Yeah, it's still got like raw meat in there.
Yeah, not in the movie, but on the screenplay because the designs are different.
Yeah, it's a half baked fucking meat pie.
So many characters are dead now, and so few of them matter. Jennifer's angry at her boyfriend because she was cheating on him, so fair.
Very fair.
Dr. Giggles has killed just about everyone. We meet the cop, who actually has the cops have a really cool way to keep the underage kids from drinking in the park, is they come in and play quote-unquote uncool music.
Well, the party's over. It's just the song is called Party's Over.
But no, they're leaving because they don't like the music.
Yeah, but also cops.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, if the cops would have showed up playing fucking Slipknot, it still would have been, like, cops.
I mean, it's always weird in the movies, because like, in bad movies like this, because I don't believe these are teenagers.
Yeah.
They're all obviously, like, at least 25.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, they're all way above age, honestly. There's even, like... honestly, there's a lot of movies where it's like, yeah, okay, this teenager is supposed to be 15, but is really, like, 40.
And then there's Ralph Macchio, who was actually 30, but still looks 16.
Hey, there's a lot of that in the fucking Return of the Living Dead series.
Oh, and then there's also Children of the Corn, where the actor playing Isaac was 30.
Right.
But he just looks like a child.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah.
We have a chase.
What else happens?
We have a chase through the hospital. One of the cops gets. We find out how Dr. Giggles escaped when he was a child. He was sewn inside his mother's body.
And then, yeah, he escapes out of it afterwards.
The
really grotesque birthing scene.
The cop, Officer Magruder is his name, because he wants the Quivera.
Yeah.
Seriously, play gun. It's fantastic.
Okay. I think they get it by now.
He gets killed by Dr. Giggles.
Yeah, he shoves him in his pocket. He like takes him whole and just puts him into mallet space.
Dr. Giggles gets burned quite badly.
But not as bad as Freddy Krueger.
No, he's only... Dr. Giggles only does things by half measures.
Never compromise, not even the face of Dr. Giggles.
Oh, Rorschach would drop Dr. Giggles down an elevator shaft.
He fucking would. And I would laugh the entire time that happened.
The cop rescues Jennifer, and
that scene is actually pretty cool. He
Dr.
fucking
Giggles
jumps on him.
Dr. Giggles just invents like some kind of spike spring-loaded rifle thing to kill one of the doctors with.
Yeah.
When he's trying to get her out of the hospital, and then he catches Jennifer in the closet, and she spills water on the ground, and then kills him with those CPR panels. No, those electro panels.
Yeah.
You know, for clear those.
Yeah, shock paddles.
Yeah, she kills him by shock paddling water.
Defibrillator.
She defibrillates him to death.
Yeah.
And then the movie's over with, and we get a cover of "Bad Case of Loving You."
Which honestly, oh god, there could have been like about at least like 3 other songs that would have been better here, but I'm not gonna name them all.
Oh, I'll name one.
What?
"Suitable Case for Treatment."
Yeah, that would have been pretty good too.
Crazy has a suitable case for treatment. That's a good one. From the soundtrack.
Was Alice Cooper's "Vengeance Is Mine" made by now?
I don't know, but there are better Alice Cooper songs that would have fit.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, man, there's like a bunch of other songs. But yeah, the cop gives him a damn good fight though, huh? That black cop, he beats his ass, dude. He like whips him into the corner, and then there's a scene where he just legit like jumps on his back and starts like fucking pounding on him. Like it was great.
I like when Dr. Giggles gets shot, so he's.
It was before he swung the golf club at him and said the line.
Time to do what doctors are really good at. Picks the gun. The golf club's broken. Should have used an 8-iron.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this movie. I honestly did enjoy it. I had a good time watching it.
Honestly, it could have been better. It got a little bit boring.
Well, it could have been better, but on the whole, it was fun. It was just another slasher film, and I enjoyed that.
Yeah, but if you guys want to get together and like watch a fucking like shit fest of a film, like watch either like Zombie 4, which we reviewed, like. Or just get like really, really drunk and watch this, because it'll actually slow you down, and you'll be like below the pace of this film.
If I want to watch a fun, dumb slasher film, I'm gonna watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Exactly.
It's just better. Yeah. Or if I want to watch an actually good slasher film, Halloween, The Nightmare on Elm Street, The Friday the 13th, those movies. But
but if you want like nostalgia for Darkman, sure, go ahead and watch this, I guess.
It was It was a perfectly serviceable movie.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't terrible, but it could have been much.
It's like an A&W burger.
A&W is great, man. I love A&W.
It's like a Burger King burger.
Yeah, it's like Burger King or Harvey's.
It does the job. You're not hungry anymore. It's not the worst burger you've ever had, but it's not the best burger you've ever had either.
Yeah, exactly. Like Mickey D's also. Mickey D's.
Oh, it's like Pizza Hut pizza. It's not great. It's not Domino's. Yeah. Or like neighborhood pizza restaurant, but it's not pizza.
Hey, there's people that don't like Domino's either.
Yeah, and there are people who like pizza, but what can I say?
Papa John's.
Or that Mangiano place with the mascot who looks like the critic.
Uh-huh.
Except the pizza's like ludicrously expensive.
Uh-huh. This is adequate horror film.
I'm sorry. $15 for 2 slices of pizza? You're kidding me.
Adequate horror film is adequate.
Yes, fair enough. It is perfectly serviceable.
5.5 is pretty much right on the money on this one.
I'd go maybe into a 5.7. But yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm gonna take that 7 you just gave it, the 0.7. I'm gonna take that little 7 that you did. I'm gonna put it in my mallet space pocket, never to be seen again.
Anyway, we got something not great for you next week,
which is
well, we have a crossover film.
Crossovers
between 3
BoJack Horseman
full moon production by 3 different full moon productions. all the lesser full moon productions that nobody cares about.
Oh, great. Full
See?
moon.
Yeah, they're the guys who made Puppet Master.
Ojo wa Tokima Hinata.
I don't know what that means.
The time for the new moon is approaching.
The time of the full moon is over. The age of the orc has come.
Sea moon. Sea moon will appear, and then we will get made in heaven.
Good night, moon.
That was a good book.
That was everyone's read that, I think, or had that read to them at some point in their life.
Guaranteed. The
Anyway,
wonders of youth will never dwindle that
So
book.
we'll see you all next time.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Enjoy, and don't get stuck at the doctor's office and get diagnosed with ninja AIDS. Don't do it. Bye.